This is the Antigravity A1, the world's first 8K 360-degree drone that is unlike any other drone out there. What they've done with it is kind of incredible. So first of all, the drone itself is really tiny, it's just under 250 grams, which means that you can fly it almost anywhere, so that's already a big win. And the drone has two 360 camera sensors, one on top and one on the bottom, that capture all around 360-degree videos. And if you don't know what that means, well, it means that you can basically fly in any direction that you want without worrying about the framing, as you are literally capturing every possible angle all the time. You can just shoot without having to worry about getting the best frame or the perfect angle, because you're literally getting all of them at once. You just shoot now and reframe later. And the best thing is that you don't need to worry about shooting horizontally or vertically for your social media, because it's a 360-degree video, which means that you're getting both of them at the same time. And this is honestly such a game changer. It really allows you to have fun while flying, as all you have to do is simply fly in a straight line, but here comes the best part. With these new vision goggles, you can actually turn your head in any direction while flying and have a real-time 360-degree preview of what the drone is actually seeing. You are fully immersed all the time and it really makes you feel like you're flying. This is just such a cool and unique experience, and I really don't think I had this much fun flying a drone before. Wow. Oh my god. The new remote also looks more like a joystick from a video game, and using it is pretty intuitive and easy. You just point it in the direction that you want to fly and squeeze the trigger. You also have all the different buttons that allow you to easily start and stop recording, switch between different flying modes, or just hit the stop button in case of an emergency, where the drone literally stops everything that it's doing. And then you have this small wheel that allows you to easily change the direction of the drone, so you don't have to turn your head every single time. But I think that my favorite thing is that you can now finally have a real-time preview directly on the goggles. So if you have a spotter with you, or if you're with your team, they can have a real-time view of what you're actually seeing. So, unlike the traditional FPV goggles, where people have no clue what you're doing or what's going on, with these you get a real-time preview directly on the goggles, and that's really cool. Really love this feature. You also have a see-through option where you just double press the side button on the goggles and you can immediately see through the goggles without taking them off. It's a cool feature, but honestly I don't think I'll ever use it. I just prefer to take the goggles off and see what's going on around me and put them back on. But yeah, it's still a good feature to have for all the people that actually want to use it. Now, if you want to try some automated features and just let the drone fly itself, you have a dedicated menu to do that. So if you wanted to do like an orbit shot, for example, or waypoints or tracking, you just go into this menu and select one of these modes, and that's basically it. The drone flies and captures everything on its own, so you can just sit back, relax and enjoy the flight. You can also turn your head around at any time and look out for obstacles or simply enjoy the view. So all these automated features are really welcomed. And the best thing about having a drone that is capable of shooting 8K 360-degree videos is that you can take some pretty cool and unique FPV shots without having any FPV experience at all. The drone also has this cool landing gear that automatically comes off when you power it on. Then it closes automatically in flight and then it comes out again just before landing, so you can always land it safely without scratching the camera sensor. One thing to keep in mind though is that the bottom camera sensor is placed really close to the ground, so if the drone is powered off and you want to put it on the ground for a few seconds to, I don't know, maybe set up the goggles and get ready to fly, you might easily scratch the bottom lens, so you just have to remember to always take it out manually or just power on the drone, and yeah, it's just something to keep in mind, as it almost happened to me, but luckily I didn't get any scratches on mine. But on the other hand, both of these lenses are actually replaceable, so that's a good thing. You can easily get one of these replacement kits and replace it easily in just a few minutes. So it's not really a big deal, but I would highly suggest to get one of these and have it always with you, cause, well, you never know. There's also a memory card slot on the back, and the drone itself has 20 GB of internal storage, which is great in case you forget your SD card. As for the flight time, there are actually two different types of batteries. The standard battery keeps the drone under 250 grams and gives you about 20 minutes of flight time, which is pretty good. And my favorite thing is this new charging hub that has this little screen in the front that actually shows you the real percentage of each of these batteries. So no more blinking lights trying to figure out if the batteries are charged or not, you now get the exact percentage, and I honestly love that. This new clever design also allows you to charge your third battery in the back simply by pressing this button and placing the battery in the back, just like that. So yeah, really good job on this charging hub. And there's also a bigger battery that will give you about 40 minutes of flight time, but this will make the drone exceed the 250 grams limit, which comes with a lot of limitations and restrictions. So I would probably not get it, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. So as you can see, the Antigravity A1 is kind of insane. The ease of use, the actual experience of flying a 360-degree drone, the flexibility to reframe your shots later in post, the option to get multiple different angles all at once, all of that is honestly mind-blowing. And it's definitely going to change the way everyone flies drones from now on. But there are still a few things that I think could be improved. And first of all, that's the camera. The camera is still a 1/1.2 inch sensor, and the image quality is not really that great. I mean, it's okay, it's acceptable, but not as good as I wish it was. There's also no option to shoot log videos, which means that you cannot do any color grading, you're just limited to the standard picture profile, but to be honest, it does a really good job. The colors look really nicely balanced and saturated, so the image itself is pleasant. But the videos are still 8-bit videos and not 10-bit, which is a bit disappointing. Considering we are in 2025, almost 2026, I think on all of these devices, 10-bit videos should be like a minimum standard, you know? And if you want to take some low-light shots on this drone, you might have a hard time as there's a lot of noise, so you can try to denoise it to make it look better, but still, the image quality is something that I think can be improved here. But on the other hand, I don't think you'll be getting this drone for the image quality. If you want the best image quality, I think you should go with the other more traditional drones, as it's not really what this drone is about. The A1 really stands in a different category on its own, and it's really a one-of-a-kind drone, I would say. This is really the most fun that I had in a while flying a drone, and it just brings a completely new experience of flying, you know? Something fresh, something unique, something that was previously not possible. It really makes you fully immerse yourself and enjoy the flight, without worrying about the resolution, or getting the best possible angle. No, you just fly it and simply enjoy it, as it just brings such a cool and unique experience. You can worry about all the different formats and angles later in post, and I think this is really cool. And with the new goggles that allow you to turn your head in any direction and have a real-time 360-degree view of what the drone is actually seeing, it really makes you feel like you're actually flying. Not to mention that it allows you to get some pretty cool and unique FPV shots without having any FPV experience at all. So yeah, I would personally get this drone just for this experience alone. To have some fun and to try something new and unique in an industry that's been stuck for a while now. So I'm really impressed with this drone, especially considering that it's the first drone model from a brand new company. So yeah, excited to see what's next.